Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Queen. I'm coming live because I have problems updating my pre-recorded videos. But I wanted to come and give a live update. Hopefully this will upload faster. Just an update on my multiple sclerosis situation. As I did a video to let everyone know that I do have multiple sclerosis. I'm driving right now in traffic real bad, y'all, so I'm looking not at the camera. But I have multiple sclerosis. Was diagnosed in August. I have a video. I have only one video up about that. But I wanted to come and talk a little bit about my symptoms that I'm having. A lot of people ask me, what made you know that you had multiple sclerosis? I'm going to talk a little bit about that. And just how I am trying to deal with multiple sclerosis and all of that. It's a challenge. So let's get started. Okay, so back in August, I started noticing, which was weird, I started noticing that my vision in my left eye, it was weird. It was kind of like it was pulling harder to see than my left eye. And I was explaining it to people, but it was making no sense. People were like, what? And I just thought maybe I needed new glasses, or, I thought my contacts was getting old and stuff, because I wore contacts for a long time. And I just thought maybe my contacts were messing up or something like that. And so it kept doing the same thing. It kept getting worse. I couldn't really see too well. So I went to my eye doctor, and he was just saying, oh, well, now this is my eye doctor I've been seeing since I was little. Oh, well, your eyes are just really, really dry. You may be sleeping kind of down, like on your hand with your eye open in the fan or something. And, I do sleep like that, but not with my eyes open. That's just weird. And so he's like, yeah, you're just, eyes are really dry. Get these eye drops. But mind you, these eye drops were $40 at Walmart. So I'm getting them, anything to help my eyes. And I started noticing that I was having severe light sensitivity, like to the point where it was blinding me to see outside. And so that was really, really, what the hell? That was really, really scary. And then everything just progressively kept getting worse. God damn. Hold on, y'all. But everything kept getting worse. Nothing got better. Ooh, oh Lord. Nothing got better. So I'm like, what's going on, And he kept telling me, well, come back next week, or come back in a few days and let's take a look. He had me come back, y'all, about a total of 4 weeks. 3 weeks. But after that first week, I said, no, something is wrong. I can't see in the rain. I can't see at night. I can't see out of this one eye. Something is wrong. I went to a medical eye doctor. She did a couple tests on me, and I failed those vision tests. Peripheral vision tests, I didn't have it. I failed that. So she said, something is going on. I said, well, what does that mean since I failed all these tests? Am I going blind? That was my fear. Am I going blind? Tell me something. What's going on? She said, well, no. She said, either you have had a stroke when you're having a stroke, or it's something more serious. That scared me because my mom had a stroke in August, which is, I think, the reason this all got crazy. So I went and got the MRI. A couple days later, she called me back with the results. You have multiple sclerosis. What is that? Am I going blind? How do you get rid of that? Is it something I ate? Those were my questions. I had no clue what multiple sclerosis was. My only question was what I just said. What is that? Is it something I ate? Am I gonna go blind? Am I gonna die from it? What's gonna happen? Please tell me what's happening. What's going to happen to me? said no, but we got to get you to some multiple sclerosis specialists. I said okay. We got to the multiple sclerosis specialist. I don't know what's the school over here. Um, it just kind of went crazy from that day. I found a neurologist. I didn't keep him long. He kept telling me, well, eventually you're going to go back to work, because I had been off work since August and I'm currently still off work right now, and it's November. He said, well, you're going to go back to work. We're going to get you back to work, get your medicine, get your eyes straight. And my vision was getting worse. It took him a long time to get my medication approved, which is Tysabri. He put me on steroids, but he said, if you start feeling funny or anything like that, we'll put you back on steroids. Okay. He went out of town. My vision was going crazy. I called the office and told her what was happening. And what she said to me was, I'm sorry, y'all. What she said to me was, he is out of town. He's out of town. And you would have to contact your eye doctor. There is nothing we can do. What? Nothing you can do? Contact my eye doctor, sweetie. I'm telling you, my vision is messing up. You are his nurse. What the hell? Oh, my hair is so jacked up, y'all. What the hell do you mean there's nothing you can do? You're his nurse. Like, come on. Yes, it's something that you can do. So I said, okay, I'm going to have to find me a neurologist, because my skin so broke out. His ultimate goal was to get me back to work. I'm struggling here. What do you mean go back to work? My legs are shaky. My hands shake bad. I have severe headaches, severe backaches. Sometimes I can't get out the bed. I'm fatigued. I'm tired. What do you mean we're going back to work? This makes zero sense to me. Okay. So, I'm sorry, I'm looking at somebody. So, okay. I don't know if this thing left off, but anyway, I was still talking. So blah blah blah. So I got a new neurologist. He's amazing. He was very thorough. He hopped on it when he told me that. Crazy thing is, he told me I've had this for at least 5 years. When I say this man went full force from me meeting me at the office, he was running. She showed me what was the things of my brain. He immediately started me on a Sumedrol. I can't pronounce it, but it was a high dose steroid for 5 days through IV. A nurse came out and gave it to me. This man went full force. I had my medication approved within the next 3 days. So I had my first Tysabri infusion last month. I have another one here next week. He said that he's gonna attack this, and he's working. Because he said he was surprised I wasn't blind or in a wheelchair with the severity of my progression of my disease. So I'm thankful that I have someone to pull for me like the way he did. He pulled for me. He pulled hella hard for me. And I thank God for that. I prayed God sent me a neurologist that would be on my side and that would tell me what was going on. I didn't know what kind of multiple sclerosis I had, because the doctor didn't tell me anything, but you have multiple sclerosis, blah, blah, blah. That's it. Look up the medications and tell me which ones you want to try. What? That's your job, sir. Hell, I don't know. So I'm like, wow. Okay. That's how we doing it. So, He did that. Yeah, he did. So my new neurologist basically told me, and I told him that, they had me scheduled to go back to work the next week. I said, there's no way I can go back. I still can't see. My legs shake. They're about to give out. I can't stand for long periods of times. I can't get hot. I can't see when I get hot. My back pain, everything under the sun. He said, oh, no, you're not working anymore. You're done working. He said, I'm writing you a letter to take to disability. You can't work. Putting you going back to work under stress and under all of that, he said, that's not a good idea. Your disease is too far gone for you to be trying to work anymore and take the risk of that happening. So I said, okay. It was all like, wow. And it's taking a minute for me to realize what I have, and I'm dealing with it. My vision is still not the best, but I'm making the best of it. I got to push forward. I have a mom that needs me, depends on me. She had a stroke, and I think that's the stress from the stroke and me being scared and depressed and stressed. All of that played effect with my multiple sclerosis flaring up. And I'm not blaming anyone, because if that hadn't happened, I would have never known I had it. So I thank God that I knew that I had it. I do. I thank God. That because I could have been walking around here, and next thing I know, when that flare up come, it was so bad it's damn near killed me. So I thank God that things happen the way that they happen, so that I can take care of my mom and my 1-year-old daughter. And not have to work and step out, take phone calls. It's a bit much when you have to do all that. I am dealing with this day by day, praying day by day. It'll get better, as time goes on. It'll get better. Yeah. So with that being said, I'm waiting on my determination from disability to see what's gonna happen. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But my symptoms that I have is severe back pain. Sometimes my legs just feel like they just don't want to work. The more tired I get, the worse my vision is. The more my balance is off. I'm about to fall. I have no balance. I have no peripheral vision. I thought he was in a wheelchair. But yeah, I have no peripheral vision. I'm not supposed to be driving, but like I said, I gotta push on and do what I gotta do. So yeah, that's that. So I'm dealing with this day by day, but it's a challenge, and I'm still learning about the disease. And I thank God for YouTube, because YouTube and different people telling their stories and what happened, it helps me. It helps me to know what I know so far. And my friend Jessica, she's on YouTube. I met her. She lives in Florida. She's amazing. Hey girl, if you're watching, she has told me a lot of things about this disease. Like, and if when I have questions, she's there for me, praying for her recovery as well. And it just, when you feel something is wrong, everyone, by all means, act on it, because something truly is wrong. If you feel that it's wrong, act on it. Don't wait to say, oh, let me see if it's going to get better. You don't want to wait and see if something is going to get better, because 9 times out of 10 it's going to get worse before it gets better. I am one of those, if I feel something is wrong, I'm acting on it. I'm not waiting. And I thank God that this time, well, every time I do, but I thank God that I was that way to act on something so quickly, because had I not acted on this, it could have been worse. Could have been progressively worse. So I thank God that I acted on things the way I did. I do. Yeah, I thank God. I do. Well, I'm going to get off here. I have to go to school. I'm a little late because I'm interacting. Hopefully this video uploads. I hope everyone have a marvelous, marvelous day. A wonderful week. Pray for me. I pray for you. Pray for the kids on the way to school. Pray for everybody on the way to work. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Bye-bye. I don't know how to end this thing. Let's see. Shoot, how you end it? Let me just share it. That ain't working. Okay, well, y'all just hang on with me till I figure out stop this video. Or can you stop the video?